Hey, Plant Pals, Mike the Kid Gardener, and today is a quick indoor tour. I thought I'd start off with the Celosia red stem that's growing in my wife's office. And if you recall, last time I thinned out some of them. So they're just getting kind of wide leaves, so I might have to take some more out. But I'm saving the ones that I thinned. And remember, they had no roots on them whatsoever. I'd like pretty much just tore the stem part off, but there you go. So it's worth trying. So I could have just threw those away. So this is one of the ones that I thinned out that had no roots, and you can see it's already in a week got a ton of roots. And so all of them, that's another one that I saved. This is one that I saved. I just got a couple of them, just kind of get them a head start, see if that one will root and that one the same. So yeah. So basically everyone that was pretty much just this part here, I tore it like at that level, and I stuck it in the sponge, put it in the water, and it rooted. So that's really cool. Be right back. So here, let me pull it up, put the light bar up out the way. This is the purple lady bok choy, and my one. So I'm redoing my man cave here, and it was kind of like man cave slash pantry where we stored a lot of our extra food during the you know what. Well, I moved a lot of that to the basement, which meant I had to reorganize the basement, which then I had to reorganize my man cave, and also at the same time had to build my wife a 10 by 10 closet in one of the spare bedrooms. So I'm like way behind on everything, and everything's like half done right now. So it's kind of a mess. But so this is this right here is the Georgia candy roaster that needs to be moved out of here. I did thin out, and this is why I tell people the purple lady bok choy in a month has grown to this size. They're massive. So I had like 7 of them in here. Now there's just 4, and I could probably even bring it down to 2 if I wanted to let them grow big. But they're kind of at the point now where I could stir fry them up. I could make a meal out of these in just a month, and then start something else in here. Start some um, new ones up, or you can do the cut and come again method where you take the outer leaves, because you can see the inner leaves grow new leaves pretty much every day. So what you could do is you could eat the outer leaves and then just let the inner leaves grow, or you could harvest it all at once. You have options. So the cool part is in just 30 days I've got food that I could eat, which is really cool, and it's beautiful. I mean, just sitting here, this is next to me when I'm watching TV in my man cave, and it brings me joy to look at. Right? I'll show you some of the other things I've been working on. Thought I'd show it real quick. I got a rack here. So what I like to do is I like to grow things on these wire racks that's on wheels. I can roll it around. This is where I typically grow my herbs. And this thing here, I got the light bar here. It's not even plugged in. It's just in the middle, kind of the middle of the room here. And I got my let pot system that I need to set up and grow stuff in. Well, like I said, I'm way behind. Behind here, so you can see all the jugs and water for the food and stuff. And those were where I was growing the spare purple lady bok choy, but I moved those out. And behind there's another rack, another system. So yeah, everything's kind of a mess right now. But what I wanted to show is this is what I'm calling my squash tower, because that's typically what I've been growing in it is squashes quite successfully. And this is a tub that I'm going to be doing a video on where I'm going to be making, move this car out of the way so I can get over here. I'm going to be, hopefully not knock the laptop over. I almost knocked on the floor. All right. I'm going to be showing from start to finish how you can make a hydroponic system using a storage tote. And that's where I'm going to put the squash in. See, before I was using these, but I want to show how you can make your own from start to finish. And these are the spare. So these are all the spare Purple Lady bok choys I took out of that system. And they're a little bit far from the light, more than I like. So the light bar is here, and I normally have it on a chain. I can lower it, but like I said, busy and lazy to, because I'm actually working hard on other things. But yeah, so for now, this is where I'm going to grow my extra Purple Lady bok choy. I like to grow peppers and things in that. So yeah, so just a simple, so what I did was I took a simple cart that you could, I think it's like a butler's cart, wire butler cart, whatever, and it was not very expensive at all. And I set this rack that I made, and I have the light bar here. So this light bar, of course, is at its highest because the last time I grew the squash was all the way to the ceiling. And so I've got, zip tied up there. I'm going to cut the zip ties, put the hanger cables back on it, and lower it back down for when I let the squash grow. That's why I have to get the squash out of the other system so it doesn't stunt itself. It's because it'll have plenty of room to grow. This is about 1.5 feet deep, which would be awesome. So that's a future video. Be right back. There's another rack here that I got to. There's a bounty system there. I'm gonna put another system up on top there, so there's gonna be 2 systems in that. You can see I store my extra plant food down below there. So basically, you're getting a tour of my man cave, most of it anyway. This is the rack. These are all my accessories, and all this still has to be reorganized. And I got a giant rack that I'm gonna put on the other side of the room. That's going to be holding a lot of my extra stuff. So yeah, a lot of work, but it'll be worth it at the end. So these are all my seed storage totes. There's some more extra, so everything's junky right now, but I don't care. It's my man cave. And there's going to be a squirrel video where the squirrel got inside and was running all over the place. It's like, it looked like, the place looks like trash, but I don't care. No, it's not junk. It's just disorganized with all this stuff. But yeah. Anyway, what I wanted to show is next to that, I have finally got around to starting some things. This is an AeroGarden sprout. I'm going to be growing some microtoms. These are Venus. They're micro dwarf tomatoes. Again, I'm starting 3, but I'll probably be moving 2, at least 1. I'll at least move the middle one out, but I'll probably just let the middle one be the one that grows, and then move the other 2 someplace else. Got my zapper here in case any gnats come back, which hopefully they won't. That's the other reason why I'm very delayed, is because it's been warm, and when you open the door, you open and close the door, you could potentially let gnats and bugs in your house, and I don't want any of that when I'm trying to grow my plants. So I wait until it's snow on the ground and cold, like 30s, and then I start my indoor grow so that I don't have any bugs inside. This is a micro jalapeno. Again, same thing. Gonna move probably 2 of them out. And I've got, like, down here, this is a dead system. Got the baskets ready to go. There's not even any water in here yet. Some more micro seeds I might be growing. Haven't decided yet. Here's another one. Grow things in. This was just made from a shoebox. This is another old dead system that the light bar's been taken off of. I need to clean up a little bit more. This is just a calcium, whatever you call that. The and then here's another shoebox system that I created that will hold 3-inch net cups. This is my experimental shelf. This is the bowl that has sponges in it that are ready to go. And then down below is where I usually grow the big 5-pound protein jug, cracky style stuff down there. There's a fish tank pump that's not being used right now. I'll be right back. So right here I'm growing brown jalapenos. This is my AeroGarden Harvest. It's a little gnome buddy on top. And so I pretty much just started these, so nothing's happening yet. And I'm not even sure how well these will do in this system, but that's the fun of it. I try, and sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not. So we'll see. That's the fun of it. Here is my next. That is my my bounty system, and this is growing one of my favorite peppers, which I got from T-Nog, the New Orleans gardener. These are my lipstick peppers. So I'm just growing 3 in this big system, and you can see all the extra holes here are not going to be used, and I might end up with just 1 or maybe 2 in this very large system, because it's a very large, it can get to be a very large plant with very large peppers. And so, like I say, the mistake that almost everybody makes when they first get one of these systems is they fill every single pod with a big plant. Like I said, like I showed the Purple Lady Bok Choy, you could grow 2 Purple Lady Bok Choys in this and it would fill the entire system up. You know, the roots and the tops. So, yeah, something to be aware of. Next to that, I'm growing Violet Sparkle purple pepper. Never grown that before. Very pretty on the package, so we shall see. So yeah, that's just a quick look at some of the things I'm doing right now. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 12 more systems to set up, and I'll show that in future videos. But I just thought I'd keep everybody updated on what's going on right now. All right. So, lipstick pepper, yay. All right, got distracted. Any comments, questions, leave in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Have an awesome day.